Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Talisha, also known here on this channel as CreativiTeeByT. Happy Sunday to you. In today's video, I am giving you something that I totally did not plan. I have actually been up working on a vlog that features 3 brand new makes that I wanted to share with you. But just like with sewing, when you're working late, your brain doesn't quite work well and things just go left, right? So I felt like the sequence of the video was just out of place, so I put it down. But luckily, me and my hobbies and habits, and some good, some bad, I have been shopping, and I have some patterns that I am going to share with you that I picked up, and I'll go back and visit that vlog and post it next week, maybe midweek, you know, whenever I get it done. But I do want you to see it. 3 beautiful makes, and the pattern is well worth getting. So just want to put that out there. But again, for today's video, I'm just going to share you these patterns that I picked up. So I went shopping on simplicity.com during the last McCall's sale. I think other patterns were on sale as well, but I picked up these McCall patterns, and I also picked some up in PDF, and some I did double, like I got in PDF and I got in pattern form, just the ones that I felt like I would sew sooner. So I'm not going to show you the ones on the simplicity.com. I'll show you that in a separate video because I'll have to get on the computer and do the screen share and all these things. And I'm going to go ahead and just get this video done and get it out there so that you can see what I've been holding back. And so I'll go ahead and start sharing the first pattern. Some of these patterns I have some suggestions for my fabric stash, excuse me. And if I have it close, I will share with you what those fabrics are. So this first pattern right here, and excuse me if the video looks a little different, if the quality is not like it normally is, that is because I'm using my GoPro. I don't use my GoPro normally to film my videos like this, but I noticed that when I hold patterns and things up to the camera with the GoPro, it does not go black. And I have not figured that out with my other cameras yet, and I don't want to have to insert pictures, so I can just upload this video, edit it, and it'd be done. So that's why I'm using this. But at the end of the day, you're still getting the content, right? Okay. So this first pattern is McCall's 8651. It's a very simple dress, but I absolutely love it. I love this view for the fall and winter, and I love these views for like now spring and summer. So the pattern description is Mrs. and Miss Petite drop waist mini dress. Super cute. I actually like the length of the dress. I may probably put just 1 inch. I think that 1 inch mark would be the mark where I would feel comfortable wearing this at work. But personally, this view that I plan on making in the near future is this view right here. Now for the fabric, I went to Los Angeles and I had picked up these huge checkered gingham fabrics, and I think I want to make this. I got them in 3 different colors. I got them in black and white, green and white, blue and white, and I may have gotten it in red and white. I don't know, but I'm gonna make this one up in the blue and white. So yeah, just imagine these gingham prints on steroids, and that's what I'm gonna make. So again, this is McCall's 8651. And it does take the woven fabric, so that's going to be perfect. So that's the first pattern that I picked up. All right, so this second pattern right here, this is McCall's 8650. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. So the description of this is Mrs. and Miss Petite ruffle neck midi dress. I love midi dress, and I love the ruffles. I am so here for these ruffles. Okay, I actually, let me see, all of the views are similar except for, I believe this length on C is longer. It's got to be longer. Yeah, B and C are longer. So this dress here and this dress here are longer than this one. I believe I would go for this dress because this is the one that I want to make right now in the summer. And for the fabric, I have so many beautiful fabrics I could choose from, but the one fabric that stands in mind, let me grab it, is this one. I have been holding on to this fabric forever. This yellow with white polka dot. And with these ruffles, I think that would be adorable. I just want to really make this dress up in that fabric. And that would be my new summer dress. All of my little woven cotton dresses are just, drowning on me right now. And so I felt like that'd be a good comeback. And the ruffles. I also like this gingham one, this sample down here, view C with the little sleeves. I think that's cute too. But I do want to make view A because of the length and also because it is sleeveless, and that's what I'm looking for right now. So let me put this one back. So yeah, every now and then I get a comment, asking about that fabric in my stash. Like, what am I going to do with that? Where did I get it? And actually, what is it? But it is just a cotton. And I did pick that up I don't know, 3-4 years ago from Walmart. So yeah, that's all it is. All right. So again, this is McCall's 8650. The next pattern that I picked up, McCall's 8661. Yes. Look at this jumpsuit. So this is let me see if I can find, I don't know where it is, but McCall's it's McCall's 7936, and I'll grab it too. But McCall's has a different jumpsuit out that has been out for years, that is like a learn to sew type of pattern, and lots of people sewed that up when it first came out. I never got around to it, and when I did get around to it, the pattern is now too big for me. And so I was like, man, so I was going to purchase it. And I could have purchased it when Hobby Lobby had the 99-cent McCall sale, but I didn't realize that I was, down in size. I hadn't really been tracking. I didn't want to be too obsessed with the weight loss, but I missed that opportunity. So I only have the large size. So anyway, I ordered it on PDF because that's all they have available on simplicity.com. But then this came out and I'm like, this is kind of that, but it's better. This has buttons up in the front for this jumpsuit, and it has these darts. So if you see this orange view right here, you will see all these front darts, and I am loving it. And so the description is basically what it is: Mrs. Jumpsuit in 3 lengths. So you have this that looks just like a kind of like a romper type jumpsuit, and then this one is just, stops a little bit above the ankles, more of like a summer chic look, and then this one hits the floor. I personally think that I would go with this look because it's easier to wear year-round, although with this length you could wear with like boots and it would still be okay. But I think I'd go with this and just wear a nice open-toe sandal or like a flip-flop or something like that. So that's what I want to go with. And I have a fabric that I can share with you that I want to pair with this as well. So I was kind of afraid to get the fabric out because of the little amount of fabric that it's in. But this here is my fabric. This was a purchase that I picked up from Joann's when they were going out of business. And I got this for like $2 or $3 a yard. It was like that very last end of the deal. And right now I'm looking at the bulk contents. Okay. So there's 7 yards here, and this is a cotton poplin, 96% cotton with 4% spandex. And look at this. I think this is going to be a pair. And so it's a solid color, but I'm okay with that. It will just show off the dart placement really good, and it also features a collar and collar stand, all the things I like. For me personally, I love how this jumpsuit flares in the legs and things like that because it helps with shaping, because I'm mostly up and down outside of my bust area. So yes, this is the fabric for that. And again, this is McCall's 8661. Okay, so for our next pattern, we have McCall's 8658, and this is Mrs. Woven top with sleeve variation. This one is one that I also have in PDF, and so is this one. I have this in PDF as well, and I might even have the dress. Who knows? I kind of go crazy with the shopping carts. But anyway, so yeah, this is so adorable. I love this from the moment that I saw this on the website. It's super chic. Like, I mean, look at this. This is something that is not a repeat. This is something that I have not been able to identify in other patterns where they took this piece and put it on that piece. You know, this is something new and fresh for me. And then when I saw Brittany had made it and she styled it, I liked it even more. But what really sold me out, it was the way this collar and this flap is in the front. I just think that is so super adorable and cute. I really love this. When I first saw it, this lady, I was like, that is so cute, but I know what I'm going to do. I have this exact same shirting here, this blue and white shirting, and I just thought to do it the same way. Contrast it out with the collar and these little flaps in white. And that's what I'm going to do. I do have the fabric, and I also picked that up from Joann's when Joann's was, you know, having their sales and going out of business and things like that. However, that is buried just a little bit too deep for me to feel like I want to dig out, because it's a bit embarrassing over here. So, but every view on here is good. Every view. I love how the sides are cinched in addition, and how it's open here. So I wear a lot of pencil skirts and regular skirts, and this is just really going to help elevate those skirts. You know, like I make my pencil skirts out of ponte knit. A lot of them are solid in color. And so, you know, they seem simple, but they work. You know, throw on a pair of heels and stockings and they work. But this right here will give it some extra style to, you know, the outfit as a whole. And I like that the cinching, this opening right here, the flaps, and then on the line art, which I don't think you'll be able to see good with this camera, but if you see the line art in the back, there's also a belt to cinch it in. So yeah, this right here, I don't know, out of all of these patterns that I've shown you, these two right here are by far my favorites. So again, this is McCall's 8658, and then I have McCall's 8474. Now this is not new. You probably have seen this. When did this come out? This is not new at all. 2024, so a couple of years. So I purchased some red fabric right here. I purchased this red fabric right here, which is a cotton jersey. I found an Amazon shop that sells good cotton jersey. The issue is it's about $13 a yard when normally this stuff is like $5 or $6. However, you know, I mean, either that or I go drive to Chicago, so I'm gonna spend the money in the gas. You know, it'd be different if I knew I needed it, but you know, when I go to the shops, but I didn't, so I needed it, and so they had it available. So anyway, I picked it up because I wanted to make this dress here at the bottom, and I have some red fabric that's a cotton woven for the bottom of the dress. So the bodice of the dress is in a jersey or some type of knit, and then the bottom is woven. I have been in love with this pattern since I saw it. I mean, I just think it's nice, and while I like view A as well, I'm just not sure that I want to worry about the top staying up unless it's, you know, done well with like elastic or whatever. I'm not really sure. I would have to look at that view, but that's not the view I was going for. I want to make this view right here, this view right here, and that is view C. Now, if you see this ruffle here at the bottom of view C, I think it would be nice to kind of like, well, maybe not. I don't know. I was going to say like contrast it out with like some top stitching, but maybe not. But yeah, I want to make this, and it was bought to the forefront because Walmart, you know how they put out their new fashion dresses, and they had this really, really cute dress that I thought about purchasing, but I mean, I have this fabric here and I didn't want to do that. I was like, what could I make that is similar? It's not 100% similar because that dress is completely woven, and if I haven't, I'll put it in the screen, but this will do, and I have the fabric for you. So yes, this is the jersey, and then it's just regular cotton fabric that I purchased at Hobby Lobby around Christmas time when they sell those cottons. Okay, so that is it for my little haul. Like I said, I've got more. I actually have like bags of patterns that have come in the mail. Two more bags down here. Some I'm gonna share, some I won't, only because of the fact that some are repeats that I just did not want to not have, you know, since I can't wear the other ones. And I will say in the future, I will be giving away a lot of patterns, almost similar to how Grace of So Lovely with Grace is doing on her channel. I think, it's been for a very long time, every video she gives away a pattern. And I feel like you know, I like that idea. I like how she does that. And while I do think I'm going to donate a lot of patterns, I feel like I want to do that as well. So like when I make this pattern right here, I'm going to give away the larger size. So, you know, because I can't do anything with it. If nobody wants it or they can't fit it, then I'll put it on Etsy shop that I plan on opening. So anyway, let me know which one is your favorite. I have the McCall's here. Well, they're all McCall's, but yeah, all these right here, the jumpsuit, the sundress, the top, or the blouse I should say, and the ruffle dress, and then our basic dress that will go for anywhere. And also let me know in the comments below which one you want to see me make first. I will do it. If I get enough votes or things like that, I will make that first. As far as what I'm currently sewing, I am working on 2 pairs of pants, and like I said, I plan on uploading the vlog that for the previous 2 pairs or three garments that I made, and then after that I'll upload the video of the 2 pairs of pants that I am working on in the same pattern. I think that'll be pretty easy. You know, it'll be pretty easy, but I need those bottoms as well. And so looking forward to getting those finished, and then after that I'll be, you know, starting to dig in here. So yeah, I have been zoom sewing behind the scenes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, let me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content, and also click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.